Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel. On 24th of July, Sun and Moon opposed each other, illuminating 1 degree 26 minutes of Aquarius, forming a full moon, which will influence us for the next 2 weeks, bringing certain conclusions, realizations, culminations and release. We would have another full moon in Aquarius on 22nd of August, which would influence us on the same themes from 22nd of August to 6th of September. Together, they are bringing us one step closer to what we seeded with Saturn Jupiter conjunction of December 2020, which is the new structure of our material growth for the next 20 years. We would also have a fun Leo season ahead, which is strong and needs to be balanced with these two full moons and the realizations or culminations that they're bringing in August. In the full moon video, I gave a brief of what the Leo season and the full moons bring to the collective, and now we are going to go over your specific zodiac sign to see the influence for your sign. You should check your rising sign followed by sun or moon sign. Rising is the most accurate, though career perspective holds from sun sign as well. Moon sign gives more information on the influence on our personal life. I use tropical western zodiac. I do describe the specific degrees in my readings to make them more personalized for you, to show who is most impacted or benefited, but keep in mind the transit I describe here are for all of your zodiac and not just for those degrees of your sign. As before, if you would like to receive transcript of all of my videos and podcasts in your mailbox or just get the details of transit as they happen, you can sign up for my free newsletter. Link is in description for that. If you would like to support my work, making it more sustainable for me to do this at cost of a coffee a month, link to becoming a patron is in description as well. I would like to thank my patrons and subscribers who make this content possible. To not miss out on notification of any critical transit for you, do subscribe and press the little bell button for notifications. I appreciate your subscription, likes, comments, and your loving support very much. My name is Charu and I'm your host on this journey. Let's dig in. Aquarius, both the 24th of July and 22nd of August full moon, they are in your sign. So there's a lot of focus on you in August and your identity and your life path. The full moons, they activate you, they bring your identity to focus. We normally get one full moon a year, which is normally our half birthday or half solar cycle. But this year you've got two. With both Jupiter and Saturn also in your sign this year is all about reinventing yourself and expanding your identity. And these full moons, they offer you the opportunity to do that. They give you the opportunity to recreate your identity, reach peak recognition, and make very critical shifts in your career, in your life path, in your life priorities, in your physical body. And they give you opportunity and time for recognition. This brings you to a closure possibly of a phase in your life, or they could bring a closure of a critical work or life path or old identity as something more expansive might be in front of you. Saturn and Jupiter, they're impelling you to come out in the life, create the impact, create the legacy that's you, your identity, and your life path. Your gains are in becoming central figure in a network, connecting patterns, connecting the dots of trends and showing it to people, leveraging the network, and not shying away from making public appearances or showing up as a leader. Saturn, your ruler in your sign after 29 years, is a key life transit which you are in the middle of. And since it's retrograde right now, you might be redefining the patterns of your life path. What are the parameters of your existence? What are the parameters of your life path? You might be taking a leap from your past identity and you might be evaluating your opportunities. What's ahead of you in terms of long term? What do you want to do? Find new possibilities this year which you haven't seen before. This is the month in August when certain opportunities or certain perspective of opportunities that you did not see before will come out through new information. During the retrograde period, which Saturn and Jupiter both are in, we consider our options. As you reach the midpoint of your solar cycle, you would evaluate whether you are on the right path or not. You would be looking back at the past 6 months to see what choices have worked for you and what we need to move forward from. This can be a critical decision making time for you in terms of what attire, in name of your external title and identity, you want to show up as. What's your leadership style? What do you need to do for your future growth? And that might mean changing gears. It might mean changing careers, changing physical appearances, recreating self image, restructuring your power in joint situations, rebuilding how the world sees you. The very first deliverable of the new identity that is you might be due in August. What you're creating, who you're becoming, that might come out for display or some sort of urgency, with some sort of urgency to deliver and show yourself in this month. And this could be a deliverable of what you seeded in January or February. It could be a new path that you seeded or an important life change that you initiated, and now we see the result of that. Your self image, social life, your name, your body, your appearance, your personal mission, your influence, your impact on others, your marriage, your relationships, your personal freedom and partnerships, they are all in focus, and you would very much feel like all eyes are on you to decide something critical and life changing. This stimulates your imagination, which is your strength, as it's your ability to connect the dots in your mind, which is your strength. And you also connect people outside, leveraging all of it, your ability to have a great ability to bring people together, to connect the dots, to see the trends before others can, to stimulate the masses in some ways through your imagination. You leverage all of that to see where is your life path, which you can see yourself walking not just this year, not just next year, but for your long term. Because Saturn comes in your sign once in 29 years. So you're reinventing yourself. And this is the time when some sort of first results of it come through. It brings the focus on how you want to show up in your partnerships as well. So they are more enjoyable, they're more fun and fulfilling for you. The identity you create, the life paths you explore, and the seeds you're sowing this year of change, they will be the source of long term material growth for you. If we are off in terms of not being on our life path, or we are not going on the right track, the midpoint opposition of Saturn Jupiter retrograde cycle on 1st of August and 19th of August, they will show you that. And they will bring that information to light, although with some sort of over the top discussion or even conflict with partners. Jupiter moving in your sign after 28th of July, they will really help expand and get more knowledge in terms of what you're supposed to do. They will bring more clarity. It will also bring more opportunities and a new perspective to you. Saturn and Jupiter, when they are in our sign, which is rare for us, they our whole life path is reinvented. And what you have seeded now is going to be the source of your material growth for the next decade. I went into details with this with the December video I did on Saturn Jupiter conjunction. I'll leave the link in the description if you haven't looked at it. Take a deeper look at what kind of life path you should be going after and what you might be creating, which will become the source of long-term growth for you. Personally, at this time, you can look at even the period between July and September 2018. Remember 2018, we were having eclipses in your sign at that time. So you can look at the period between July and September 2018 as to what was brought to focus for you for parallel themes which are more personalized to you. But remember, in 2018, we had South Node in your sign, which means that in some ways your interest was compromised or it was kept secondary, which is not the case right now. This is the time when Saturn is impelling you to create something concrete in terms of your life path. At that time in 2018, it's possible that you might have to give in to others, but that may not be the case right now. This is the year to create your new identity, to create your new physical structure in terms of your body, and to progress forward in your worth. Aquarius rising sun or moon around 0 to 4 degree of Aquarius or around 22nd of January born Aquarius sun would feel this full moon which is happening and impacting us between 24th of July to 8th of August the most, and some very critical life changing events like a complete shift might be coming for them in terms of their life path. 0 to 4 degree of Aquarius or around 22nd of January born Aquarius sun, and they'll feel it the most till 8th, especially in this period to 8th of August. But Aquarius rising sun or moon around 27 degree to 30 degree of Aquarius or around 16th to 19th of February born Aquarius sun would feel it the most for the next full moon, which is the 22nd of August full moon. All of you will feel these themes. They're playing out in your sign and they're playing out for growth and restructuring emphasized at this time. And in August, due to Saturn and Jupiter revisiting your own sign, you'll be reaching a peak in terms of some new information coming up, which will show you that we need to change course in some ways. August will also ask for a balance to be struck between our focus on our life path and identity shift with the role we play in life of our loved ones and partners. Because Leo season is the time when you have fun with your partners, when we have fun with our loved ones, when we have fun with the others in our life, with our partners, with the people who are close to us. So, working through partnerships would get highlighted in August, and it might be a new phase in your partnerships which is beginning. Working through partnerships, starting new partnerships, learning the art of creative delegation, falling in love, committing to a life partner, committing to a fun partnership, creating a good support system in the moment of changes in your life, engaging a counselor or a consultant to bring more fun and joy in your life might feel imperative. It's not the time to hide behind your partners, which can be the impulse sometimes because you don't like so much focus on you, but it's more about getting the right partners, getting the right support system, getting the right contracts and commitments that make you happy and make your life more fun and enjoyable. And your partners make you feel more alive. So, being with those partners who make you feel more alive to be with, you would seek them. The Leo new moon of 8th of August can bring that in your life. A new partnership, a new commitment, a new connection, a new contract that can be fun, playful, and can make you feel very impulsive and alive. And it can be a bit bold, out of norm. It's possible that the partnership or the contract or the commitment you're going for, they are away from norm in some ways. You might be going against the grain, or you might be going against your traditional family values there, or going just away from your comfort zone. This could especially be of great impact for around 16 degree of Aquarius rising sun or moon, 16 degree of Aquarius plus or minus 3 degrees, or around 5th of February born Aquarius sun. So 3 days before and after 5th of February. Keep in mind that in August we would have Uranus standing still around 20th of August. That is going to exaggerate our need for freedom and change in our personal life. We would see ourselves really amped up to stand up for ourselves more, take more risk away from our comfort zone in business as well as personal life. Uranus does aim to free you from old karma, the ties that ground you. Its aim is to move you to a home away from home, to expand your sense of self. Because if there are things that have been tying you down and not letting you be fully who you need to be, Uranus will look to cut the tie with those things that are holding you back. And that could be in your personal life, that could be in terms of place of living, that could be in form of volatility at home, and you can feel a little bit more detached from family. This could be the time when you might decide to leave the nest in some ways, or make some impulsive decision in terms of finally relocating or moving home or changing the equation in your personal life. As we seek more freedom in our living situation, we are more likely to rebel against any kind of authority or constraint. Uranus will stand still aspecting around 15 degree of Aquarius. So Aquarius rising sun or moon around 15 degree of Aquarius, 2 degrees before and after, or Aquarius sun born around 4th of February could feel this very strongly. You will feel this urge to be free, rebel against any authority, especially in your personal life, also in your professional life the most. This can bring some volatility in your personal life, give you the impetus to move out of nest in some ways, give you also the impetus to move out of a dysfunctional situation if your freedom and expression is being curved. It's being curbed, or it can also bring some impulsive investments in fixed assets. Know that energy would be over the top around 20th of August and we can feel very nervy. Uranus in your house of home and family is not a short term transit. I covered this in depth in your 2021 reading, as well as the Saturn in your sign. So you can review the 2021 reading because both the patterns will be coming to focus in the month of August, especially with Saturn opposition on 1st of August and Uranus turning retrograde around 20th of August. So I'll leave the link to that if you want to go more in depth into this, and I'll see you in the next video now. Thank you, Aquarius.